dancing, baby.
Yo, it's Monte,
Monte.
and I'm loaded.
Hey, you see I'm God gifted.
Facts.
Hey, the flow is prolific.
What else?
And when I rap, feel like a pro did it. Yeah, I'm a pro with it. See, I'm so witty with these lines. And you can't see me peeking, I'm so picky with these blinds. Let me shine. Like a diamond in a rough. I'm a dog, take a bite out of crime, no McGruff. But my music always leaves a crime scene like I'm tough. And my bars will get a hater bag well, cause I'm buff. Did you catch that? Now catch me, floating like a jet ski. Got a lot of number 2 pencils, come try to test me. I'm clean with it, flow sharp, GQ magazine with it. I school a hater, I'm a dean with it. Yeah, I get the hopping on the beat like a frog ribbit. Flow civic, last a long time like a hind. Wrestling with my flesh like I'm Ron. Trying to make it tap out, keep irking my nerves till I black out. See, I'm a grown man, still raised by the big man. Making noise like a big band. Won't stop cause I can't. If you need some motivation, lean on me like a kickstand. Cause I'm a grown man, still raised by the big man. Making noise like a big band. Won't stop cause I can't. If you need some motivation, lean on me like a kickstand.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
Emerge your man.
Being no move either. Where you at?
Right here.
Oh, there you are. What's up, BZ?
What's good, bro?
Not much. What you talking about?
Well, Larry got to ask you a question first, and then I'm gonna make a comment on what I said in the messages.
Okay, bet.
I think the question that he about to ask, I think has some similarities to what I think that it kind of makes sense of what he's talking about. But go ahead, Larry.
Okay.
I just saw you. You remember when you said you were getting tired of the bloodline, right? And how everything was revolving around them and stuff, and how you wanted WWE to start focusing on other people and stuff.
Mhm.
So my question is, what do you have to say about all that now? Because they're no longer revolving around the bloodline, and everything's revolving around other people.
And the piggyback off of that, because now noticing that John Cena was supposed to have 220 days and they knocked it to 36. That means that, in my mind, that they didn't want to highlight everything on him and they wanted to get everybody else involved. But getting everybody else involved, now they're looking at Netflix is like, they don't know about why did they give him that $1 billion contract. Now ESPN is saying this, and this is all was said after the bloodline's not on top. So I'm just like, well, now with everybody getting an opportunity, it seems like they're getting booed out the gym now. That's why I was like, he might have a point. Because when we was quote unquote bloodline glazing, the WWE was on fire.
Mhm.
But now, since the bloodline is not really, even Larry gave a key point. When was ever a time Roman Reigns was giving a promo and it get interrupted by Cody Rhodes and CM Punk without him even getting a chance to finish a promo? They tried to put him on the same. They tried to put them on the same level as him when they're not. It's like they're trying to force it.
They kind of did something similar with Bronson Reed, but that's because Paul Heyman was interrupting him, and that was like for that storyline purpose. I don't think Roman's necessarily saying he can't talk or he can't cut a promo or anything like that. I think with Roman, I think what he wants to do was be able to highlight and put them as over as possible. So he allow himself to somewhat kind of like, I want to say sacrifice, but basically let them shine on the microphone, and then he'll go right here and say his piece. But when he says his piece, it stands out all the more because he's not saying a whole lot, but it's effective at the same as that time. So I think it works for Roman. To answer your question, Larry, I will say you're not wrong. I'm actually in agreement with both of you guys. You
Yeah,
know,
not on
and
this
I
one.
don't think talking about being no move or anything like that. I'm in agreement with you guys. But I'm
Right.
gonna tell you the biggest problem with WWE actually going forward, and somebody was talking like this the other day. I was like, you know what? It makes a lot of sense, and it started to re-show within the weekly shows. They're not caring about the stories no more. They're
Yeah,
not.
because we
They're
did
not.
like
They're
we
not.
did. I agree with you because we did like the stories. The stories was doing their thing, and
We
all of a
love the
sudden they really
stories.
not like that no more.
We like the YSS storyline. They dropped that. The Bloodline storyline was doing great until
Yeah.
they somewhat just made sure to cut that. And now Jey Uso, I'm not trying to be funny, but they kind of portrayed Jey Uso to be like a dang on joke when War Games had happened. I'm sorry for being that upbeat
Yeah,
because
I'ma
like
always say that he was a joke on
the
that.
way they did Jey at War Games made him look like you can't take him seriously.
Yeah, that's
And
a
I'm like,
fact.
this is a guy who just won the freaking world title against Gunther in the first match at WrestleMania.
And
And
won the
I'm
Royal
like,
Rumble.
yes, the
Yeah,
same year.
yeah,
And you put him in the War Games, and we see him dancing.
yeah, yeah.
It's funny, but the
Trash
thing is
talk.
that something like that. How do you? You're telling me right away he's not your guy.
Yeah.
The reason why I keep saying he's not the WWE's guy is because I don't believe the WWE is trying to move him in their direction. They're not trying to go there.
Now the second
Hell,
what, yeah, the second what Josiah just got to say. Now that what he
yeah,
just said, I have to agree because there's only one group that they've been clowning and allowing to clown all the time, but they were never the face,
yeah,
and that's the New Day.
yes,
And
yep,
they make it Jey Uso look kind of like the New Day, bro. This is
yeah.
I ain't even look at it like that till you said that.
Mm-hmm. Think about it. The main event Heat gimmick, the way he operates with the crowd, the way he's dancing, the way he's doing that. Don't get it twisted. It's
It's
a
hype.
hard
It's
entrance. He's
definitely
hard than
hype.
everybody
Yeah,
else.
it's hype.
Yeah, don't get it twisted. It's a great entrance.
Yeah, it
But
is.
at the same time, it's like, how long does that last? Because at some point in time, there's going to be an expiration date. You know what I mean?
I think it's
Like,
coming.
and the only reason I'm saying this, BZ, to be perfectly honest with you, bro, because you probably thinking like, bro, it's WWE logic, bro. Think about it for a
Goodbye,
second.
bro.
How many times do we see
Check.
gimmicks in the past where they're made to have fun and be silly and dance and do all sorts of stuff, and then before you know it, they became jobbers.
Yeah,
But one thing
You
is
see what I'm saying?
that's why I
with
turned him
Jay,
into an R truth.
Yeah,
they need to go ahead and give Jay a break.
I agree with that.
yeah, that part too.
That man needs a break.
And Larry, I'm just saying this right now. And I will also add he needs a character reinvention.
I wouldn't go as far as that.
Why not?
But because main event, that's who he is.
That's fine. You can say the main event, but add a piece. Add something
You
else.
you can add stuff to the character.
Hold on
That's what I'm
But I
trying.
would.
That's what I'm trying to get at.
Hold
That's what
on
I'm trying to
now.
get at.
Hold on now.
Go ahead, Beasley.
Because Larry, you said one thing, and that might not be the truth no more. When was the last time Jey Uso really a main event though? They snatched it.
Yep, I'm Beasley.
They snatched it from him. He was when he won the Royal Rumble and all of that. He was main event. But ever since then, they snatched it from him. He don't really got that. He don't got that feel no more. He getting regular matches. He's not in no main event matches no more. Remember when I clowned him before he won the Royal Rumble? I'm like, how you gonna call yourself main event Jey Uso and you ain't won nothing?
You did say this.
But then he won the Royal Rumble. So I'm like, all right, well, you main eventing WrestleMania. So I'm like, all right, there you go. But ever since then, has Jey Uso really been main event? Like, to be honest, like let's just think about it. Has he really
Yep,
been
this
main
is true.
event?
This is true. You
They
cooking?
they really not putting him back there. They really
Nope.
snatched it from him, man. They really snatched it from him. So he really might have to go back. Like I'm not trying to say a Jurassic change, but it need to be a change. Like if he come back, Jey Uso got a bald head. It need to be like that.
That's crazy.
It need to
I
be
would
like
say you're
okay.
hilarious. I
I don't
would
think
say
he'll ever
Jay
do that,
comes back.
but I think he need to do something.
This is what he needs. I'm gonna say what he needs. This is gonna sound crazy, but I'm not saying he gotta be exactly like this. Trust me when I say he's not trying to be exactly like this as far as anything else. But what if he came back with a gimmick not very close, but similar to Roman's gimmick.
Mm-hmm.
Where
Which
it's
one?
like the Tribal Chiefs, like the early Tribal Chief gimmick,
Oh
right?
yeah.
But
We all gonna work.
it's a twist.
Jay's already
We all gonna work.
bringing back a character though. He's bringing back the crash outside of him.
That's not. It hasn't been.
Yeah.
It hasn't been for yet.
They teased it though.
I
They
get
been
that.
teasing it.
They
They
tease
have
what?
teased it. They showed it like this past Monday.
Him going back to Crash Out Jay, right? Him and Jay.
Yeah,
Right.
I think that. Yeah, I think that's. Yeah.
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 But again, like, where does it go to? Where does it lead to? Is the WWE trying to capitalize on it being a long-term thing? Because I'm gonna just point this out, bro. And BZ, tell me if I'm wrong with this. The WWE has been acting very, very wishy-washy this whole year.
All year.
This whole freaking 2025 year.
Yeah.
And it's to the point where, like, Larry, I can't believe I'm saying this. But you're right about Triple H.
You've been saying it. Larry been right for a lot of stuff for a long time. I'm serious. It's just been slowly coming out. And I'll just be like, dang, Larry said that. No, Larry said that. Yeah, Larry said that.
Yep, you did. You did. I can't.
He said that. I'm like,
I can't
dang.
deny it, bro. I can't, man.
Yeah.
And the sad reality is, I came across an article where it was like saying Triple H when he's a part of DS back in the Attitude Era. I don't know if you watched it or if you checked it out, BZ. Basically, it was like to imply like you as a part of the group that rebelled against the system. Now you work with the system,
But
you now become a hypocrite, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, dang, I never thought like that. But yeah, there's some truth to that. I hate to say it. Listen, I think Hunter in 2022. When he resumed when he got the regime on his back under Vince McMahon, we were like, yes. 2023, we're like, yes, but because this was there, it was like, no.
Yep, until he left. Yep.
Exactly. Until he left in 2024, and we finally got that WrestleMania 40 where it was like, okay, this is officially Hunter's now.
Yeah.
Great. Awesome.
Yeah,
However, as the months had went through, it became apparent there were some minor issues here and there. It just wasn't fully like put out all like that, right? But then we get to this year in 2025, and I have to say, man, this might be arguably
the worst. And it was under Triple H. When have you ever heard somebody say it's the ruthless depression? They ain't never said that under Vince McMahon ever.
No, he didn't. Though I will say I was depressed when Vince had the company in his hands. I will say that for sure. So he didn't make it no better either. I think the idea I pitched some months ago perhaps needs to happen, and that is you bring up Shawn Michaels to the main roster with Hunter.
Yeah, to bring more. You might be right. I don't know who runs NXT though.
Scott D'Amore. Bring in Scott D'Amore from TNA.
So who runs TNA?
They already got somebody running TNA. Scott D'Amore had been fired.
Oh, okay.
He's supposed to be like the president over there, but they let him go for whatever dumb reason. But
okay.
They didn't bring him in because the way he did TNA, BZ, the way he booked the talent there was great. Even for the woman, I was going as far as say this. He booked women way better than Hunter booked women on the main roster. And Hunter does a great job with it. You know, I sort of realized, BZ, the reason the talent comes to WWE, what I told you, it goes beyond pro wrestling. And it goes beyond promos. And it goes beyond matches. And I will go as far as to say the WWE is where you go to highlight a bigger presentation of yourself. Like you were known for doing New Japan, you were known for doing Ring of Honor, you were known for AEW, and they were great. They were awesome, but they weren't WWE. So by the time WWE, like think about for a second, Jade Cargill was in AEW.
Right.
And I saw her in AEW. You probably didn't see her in AEW. Larry probably didn't see her in AEW. Y'all didn't watch. I watched it. I saw what she did. I thought what was
I
going with
still,
that, whatever. But
I
once
still don't care
WWE,
for Jay. No, I still don't care for Jay right now.
that's understandable. But WWE
Jay
is
who
still
or
booking the
Jade?
company though.
You don't got no for who? Jade Carhill?
Yeah.
You don't have no. Well, after she won the belt, she has done nothing. She has done nothing. Her run
The
is
only
starting off to look like what Cody's was in his first year being the champion. Nobody's
man,
challengers.
Cody does not even need to be champion.
Yeah, the way that Jay.
Because from what I've seen, they better recycle the whole him and Drew McIntyre thing again.
Yeah, I heard about that. I think I seen that in the group. Somebody said about Cody and Drew McIntyre again. I mean, somebody said it in
I'm tired.
the group chat.
I am tired. At this point, I'm just ready for Kevin Owens to come back.
And
Bring back Kevin Owens.
that goes back to what we was talking about at the beginning, giving everybody else opportunities and not having the bloodline and stuff at the top or whatever. Why isn't Drew have the title? Why didn't Drew have the title a while ago?
Mm-hmm.
When
I
you think
agree.
about it, because Drew
I
Drew
agree.
McIntyre he's not him. He's not who I'm about to say, but he has the potential to be. And I would say Roman Reigns. When he's out there, it count. From matches to talking to interrupting to all of that. He got that type of aura. He's really like that for real.
Yeah.
For him to not have a title on him is beyond me. And when he does have titles on him, they take him from him immediately. I don't get that.
Because the WWE looks at this at Drew McIntyre as one of their guys they can put in any situation and it will still work regardless. Like this is going to sound weird, but the way the business sometimes runs is they'll go, we need foil for the guys that we want to keep on like pushing over guys we're not utilizing at the moment, but we know they have credibility to their name. And I will argue, Hunter, you're milking Drew's credibility
Nah,
because the more he loses against Cody Rhodes, the less I feel he can ever win a world title again. Hell, you're gonna beat somebody that's probably like Cody Rhodes.
now,
That doesn't do him any favors.
now,
That's what they do.
now. This is. I think this is the WWE's opportunity to redeem where they dropped the ball at. And what I mean by that is, if you're using Drew McIntyre for situations like that, you got to have in the back of your mind, you did the same thing to Bray Wyatt, and he passed around. He messed around and passed
Mm-hmm.
away because
Mm-hmm.
you thought he would be around for a long period of time. So when he got the title, it would matter. If something happens to Drew, he can't fight no more. You will be going through the same bullcrap that you did with Bray Wyatt. You can't do that. If that's your man, put your man up now. Learn from your mistake. Even though Bray Wyatt said that he don't got no problem losing because it ain't about him, it's about the company. At the same time, I feel Drew is the same way. But if we pitching that what you just said is true, he's just like Bray Wyatt. But don't screw him over in the long run, hoping that he gets a spot and something happens to him like it happens to Bray.
Mm-hmm.
Because if it happens in WWE, then did it again. You kept using somebody to just do whatever to get you cats over, but they never got the benefit from it.
Yes.
That's not fair to
Yes.
Drew.
At this point, they're just
No, it's not fair.
they need to bring back the bloodline.
They got to bring back the bloodline.
That's the only thing that's saving them.
They got to bring back. Unfortunately, they got to bring back the bloodline. But I think that they should have brought all the characters that's not there yet. They should have brought them all there, and they need to figure something out. Because right now,
Well,
like all the returns, everybody that's coming back, nobody's impacting nothing. Jericho's supposed to come back in January. I don't even know who cares about that. Some maybe Jericho fans. I can't say that nobody's not gonna like it, but I really wasn't rocking with Jericho like that. So I'm not playing like he trash or nothing. But he just only thing I liked about him when he was like, "You just made the list." That was the only thing I liked. I didn't really wasn't really a fan of his theme music or nothing like.
Yo, he ain't picking up.
Yeah, so it was his phone. But anyway, what I was saying about Jericho, there's some people that's gonna really rock with that return, but there's gonna be some people that's like, here come another old guy. You know what I'm saying? So we like, I don't
Right.
know, because right now the WWE is doing what they're supposed to do as far as bring up the younger development, to bring up people that's gonna take the crown from Roman and CM Punk and Cody Rhodes and all the older guys so they could actually leave. But with them trying that, they losing a lot of money because those names, which is kind of crazy, but this is fact. They put a lot of those names higher than what they're supposed to be.
Yes.
I think Roman is solidified. He should have been up there. CM Punk, possibly. Cody, maybe. But a lot of other people that's being highlighted a lot, they probably shouldn't have been highlighted a lot. And it's proof because they're not selling tickets.
Yes. Yeah.
They're really not selling tickets. And it's kind of crazy because you give everybody opportunities, you give everybody shots, you give it everything. Like even the New Day, for example, they're taking completely off the show. They come
Yeah.
back for a one match and lose.
Yep. Like they got a tag team title match last, I believe, from Monday Night Raw. And I was like, why did they
Yeah.
get a tag team title match?
And lost.
They lost. I'm like, yeah. What was the purpose of that serving? Because you didn't do anything with them. But again, I'm glad you point out the tickets being sold because I don't think that's part of the reason why they don't want to give it to Drew. Because
They don't think you can sell?
sell tickets. I don't know.
Mm.
You have to ask them. That's why I'm trying to get it. I'm like, is that the reason why they want to push him?
They probably have to be a face again.
Yeah, but even with that, they still wasn't managed to do anything with Drew all like that with him being world champion. I mean, he had a pretty long feud, but throughout the feud, they wanted to continue the storyline between him and Randy Orton. That's all he was known for real. Like, when I think about his first world title run, all I keep thinking about is his feud with Randy Orton. That's it.
What's this Jeep that's running right here? Oh, they try to run it out? Oh, okay. All right, go ahead, Joe. Sorry, my fault.
No, you good. But like I said, like I think that's what they was doing with Drew. Is like they're not. The WWE needs to do better, man. Let's hope for 2026 that they do that. This year hasn't been all that bad, but there has definitely been some errors, and if WWE's not careful, they can definitely run themselves into a bit of a wall, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's going to get ugly before it gets free again. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Yeah.
And like that's the thing about them. It's like they're big on doing what they want to do, and sometimes they don't care about what we want.
Right.
But what we want isn't so much about us being spoiled rotten fans. It has everything to do with making sure that the product is doing so much better that it makes sense.
Yeah.
That's been my biggest thing so far. Like if wrestling fans like on our channel, like don't take that the right way or the wrong way. I hope they take what we're saying the right way because we're not coming across to be like I see YouTube channels where people are just trashing the WWE product and putting it down and being very like just negative about it. And I'm like, I'm not trying to be negative about the WWE product. I'm just complaining about the real issues that impacts the company as a whole.
Yeah.
That's all it is. That's all it is.
Yeah.
So if they don't get a hold of that, of course it's going to be like what you just said just now. It's like, well, why would you not push Drew? Why would you not? Why is Cody getting this thing on push? But remember, BZ, we read that article.
Yeah.
We did read that article, and the article was saying that one of the issues with Cody Rhodes' booking is that the WWE tends to book him like he's invincible. He's not John Cena.
Right.
He's not.
Yeah.
John Cena, when John Cena was wrestling, one of the reasons why I compare him to John Cena is because he took John Cena's playbook. Let me just keep real with you right now.
Yeah.
He did. He took his playbook.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why they're pushing him because they're like, oh, you're willing to go right here and stay, after hours and work out, and oh, you're willing to do this for us in business, or you're willing to be consistent and blah 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 blah, and we need that right now. Boom boom boom. You're willing to be like our next Hogan. Oh, great. And the problem with that is Cody Rhodes is up there in age. I'm not saying that the man's old,
Right.
but at some point his run as top babyface, top champion, it shouldn't remain so long to the point where you go, he's a face. Now, unfortunately, Beast, and Beast, you don't have to acknowledge this. I understand, but the WWE is telling you each and every single week, Cody Rhodes is going to be up there amongst one of the top franchise faces.
Yeah, you see it.
It is what it is. It is what it is. And I've been trying to tell you from the jump since last year. Been like, nah.
But the sad
like,
part
bro,
is,
they're forcing it.
Yeah, they are.
It, bro.
They are
Unfortunate.
doing that, but I think that's one of the reasons why the WWE's product ain't doing well. Because ain't
I
nobody
agree.
really sold on Cody.
I agree.
That's almost like when Rock had to come and actually put Roman over.
Yep.
It's almost
Exactly.
like that. But that actually worked to a season, and he got to a point to where it was like that. Right now,
Right.
cats really ain't feeling Cody Rhodes at all. Even with even with him being a face, they're not feeling him. I don't know why. They just don't like him. Cody Rhodes has shown that he was a fighting champion, regardless if we go against people that we like. They ain't even that good. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, he's still a fighting champion. He always up there trying to fight. He always interrupting. He always trying to come help out. He always doing all of that. So it's a good story for his heel turn. But I don't know, bro. Like, I'm just like, bro, I'm not feeling you, bro.
You
As
know
a
why?
character, of course.
You know why?
Why?
Cody Rhodes said, I'm not Stardust. I'm not Destiny Cody Rhodes. I'm not undestined Cody Rhodes. I had all those gimmicks at one point in time. The American Nightmare is the real him, right? But why is it seeming like every single time we see you, you don't feel authentic whatsoever?
No.
You don't feel raw. The reason why people gravitate to CM Punk, why I, as a fan, gravitate to CM Punk, is because CM Punk doesn't give it. He don't care.
Yeah.
That's the reason I love him, because he's a rebel that went against the system, said his piece, came back, got, and he was able to reap the overall benefits of it all, right? Whether
Yeah.
you want to say his run right now, currently, how he is a wrestler, whatever. You can't deny that he has an appeal. He has a aura when it comes to being that outspoken and raw. When Cody Rhodes cuts his promos, it don't feel genuine, bro. When John Cena cuts his promos, I believe John Cena.
Right.
When Roman Reigns cuts his promos, I believe Roman Reigns.
Right.
When Jacob Thought 2 cuts his promos, and it's like, y'all know what I mean, saying catchphrases, all that, whatever. I still believe. I believe he's a killer.
Right.
I believe that. When Cody Rhodes speaks, I feel like you come across like a politician on microphone.
And you think, the reason why I don't take Cody serious is because he wears suits all the time.
That part.
If he would change his suit outfit and just pick up, like, you know what I'm saying? When Roman was a face or whatever, he didn't have to put no suit on. And CM Punk would never put a suit on if he was a face or a heel.
Hell
So
no.
why are you doing it? All you doing is following Seth Rollins, because Seth Rollins was the only one who got away with it. They tried to do it with Randy a little bit. Didn't work.
Yep.
He got to take the suit off.
And Punk has worn suit before, but he's not generally known for that.
Right. That's what I'm saying. He got to take the suit off.
Yep. Because it doesn't make you, and that to me, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, it doesn't scream babyface.
At all.
It doesn't scream
It's an
babyface.
old
It
gimmick
screams
that
I'm
Vince
better than
McMahon,
you.
yeah, exactly. It's an old gimmick that Vince McMahon used back in the day with the people that he had working under his thumb.
Yep.
The authority, things like that. Like, yo, that's not even you.
No. I
It's
don't
not
believe
even
him.
you, bro.
Yep, I don't believe him.
Unbelievable. Yeah.
I don't believe him. Like if I cut a promo right now, voicing my frustrations, and I cut a work shoe promo in the WWE, I guarantee you will believe every word I would have said in the middle of the dang ring.
It's crazy, man.
You will believe it easily, but that's because I know.
All right, give me a theory. Austin.
Okay, so my theory is based off what you just put in the group chat when you left your voice message,
Yeah.
and that is I believe the WWE did that on purpose because I think eventually they're gonna have Jey Uso turn heel. It's coming.
So you think that was on purpose to crash out on his brother?
He's going to lose. See, they said Jey Uso lost by himself. They didn't say about him losing again when it comes to a tag match with Jimmy, even though that's already happened this year.
Yeah.
The moment he loses again, he's going to crash out. And this time it won't be on just furniture. It's going to be on his brother. I predict Jey Uso is going to turn heel and beat down Jimmy Uso and go crazy. Because Larry posed a question, it made sense, but since I'm also like the Usos, in my opinion, are better together as tag team than they are solo wise.
That's a fact.
But But y'all want to tell him that. You tell him that, you're just hating on Jey Uso. Anyways, uh, what I will say is I think that with them going that direction, brilliant. You made people question, like for you to question, what was the point of him crashing out? What was the point of him crashing out?
What was the reason?
Slow burn. The slow burn is. In other words, Jay was crashing for that moment. But then Jay was low key somewhat. He came across off to me during that whole promo segment. Jimmy was talking for the most part, and Jay was kind of like standing there in the middle, but he had like his head down, like almost as to say like, this is my last opportunity. This is my last shot to get things back on board.
Ah,
But you see what I'm
but if
saying?
it don't work, then okay.
But if it don't work, I got to take it out on Jimmy. And what I would have WWE do is gonna sound even crazier. I would have the WWE have Jimmy Uso take the pin.
Oh yeah, they have to because
Yep.
it'll be Jimmy's reason on why they lost. It won't have nothing to do with him.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree. I like that. But
Yeah.
but my thing is, why aren't they doing that with the New Day?
Because I don't think they got any alternative plans with the New Day. That's the main reason. They don't, sorry, tentative plans with the New Day. They don't have no long term plans with the New Day. Even though they had a great heel turn from last year, which we all consider to be one of the best heel turns in a long time, they didn't pay that off very well. So the New Day to me have been largely, I hate to say it, forgettable. Like they're there, but then they can't. But at the same time, I don't care if they're there
Right.
because WWE's not giving me a reason for me to care about them. That's not Kobe's fault. It's not Isaiah's fault. It's the booking.
Yeah.
So had WWE not made them look like complete sideshows, I would have been like, yeah, New Day should be considered. Boom, 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 boom. No,
Yeah.
they don't care.
So my thing is, why is Nikki Bella around?
First of all, shout out to Raquel Rodriguez. As soon as she beat her up, I said, yes, thank you. I was like, thank you, wrestling gods, for having her attack Nikki Bella and take her out of the dang equation. I was like, thank you, wrestling gods, thank you.
Yeah.
I would say, professional wrestling, bless you, blesses you. I don't know. I'm trying to make something that's on the
I
spot.
think
I
yeah,
feel
I think now they're that was cold. I think now they're working on stories now, if I'm not mistaken. Because the Raquel coming out and not Liv Morgan, you know what I'm saying? I think now they're back to working on stories again. That makes sense.
there we go. Teasing and they're teasing dissension too.
Yeah, so I'm like, why would you do that though? But that's why I'm like, did they really, like I said at the beginning, force the narrative on we're only paying attention to John Cena this year and we'll figure everything else later?
Yep.
Because the stories are now making sense. Liv Morgan, you know what I'm saying? She mad at Raquel, even though she didn't show it, but now, you know what I'm saying? Now she didn't come out because that's what I thought was coming out was Liv Morgan. I didn't expect Raquel at all. Raquel's a part of the tag team division. So now all of a
Yep.
sudden she wants to be a part of that. And Liv questioned it, like, oh, I didn't know. And she was like, well, I didn't know we had to run things by you. That's tension.
That was
So I'm like,
good.
all right.
That was so good. Because remember, part of what makes the Devin Days something kind of like different is the fact that there is no leaders in the whole entire group.
Right.
However, with a lack of structure, things all begin to crack, and
Right.
that's what I love. It's little soul people like that, and Leah Liv having played. I was like, oh yeah, you know what? No, it's cool. But she made it clear she wants to get back to the goat. And she
Yeah.
was telling Raquel and Liv, basically, Raquel and Liv and Raquel and Roshin, y'all go for the tag belts.
Oh.
I need to be the one to step up. But Raquel was like, no, I'm stepping up.
Oh.
I love that. I love that. Because now you throw in a bit of a plot twist. Because one week it was, y'all in the tag team division, y'all put it into the box right there. And Raquel's telling Liv, basically, no, I'm stepping out of the dang on box. And unfortunately, I had to take matters into my own hands
Yeah.
without your permission. I love it. Absolutely freaking love it.
Yeah.
So the WWE is cooking in that department. Yeah, man. But okay, WWE, y'all had us worried for a second.
Yeah. We'll
All
see.
right,
Well,
okay.
they got two storylines going crazy if it works.
And I
If
love
the
the whole
Jey
entire Logan
Uso
Paul
crash it,
return thing too.
Yeah, yeah.
The masked man came back. I said, "Oh shoot, let's go."
So hold
Let's
on,
go.
what happened with that? I didn't see it.
So Logan Paul came out to attack Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio was supposed to have a match against Finn Balor, and Logan came out and attacked Rey. Right? He beat him down in the ring. Rey started fighting himself back, and then that masked man from Survivor Series came back and started beating out Rey. He super kicked him, and did the same thing Seth Rollins did, the curb stuff, and left out the dang on ring. And then security started running after him. He ran across the dang on crowd. It was crazy.
I wonder who it is.
It gotta be Austin Theory, bro.
Austin
It gotta be
Theory.
Austin Theory. I'm sticking to that. Because some people saying maybe it could be more than just one member. I'm like, I don't know about that, but that'd be cool. Like a new stable, basically.
Oh, that move is cold. Roxanne
Yeah, let me take it
Perez
back.
move is
I
so
don't want Miss
cold.
Raw. I don't want Miss Raw.
All right.
All right.
Yep.
Play with my heart like motherfucker twist me. I lose my mind, got me going on the Hennessy. Yeah, fast forward and rewind. Yeah, fast forward and rewind. Yeah, gotta run out of time.
Shorty said she miss me, now she wanna kiss me. Playing with my phone now she wanna diss me. She threw me all around like she playing with a frisbee. Like Doomsday, she marvel at my presence like I'm Disney. Swoop, please pass me the Henny, but I don't drink though. She's telling me she changed if I buy her a furry mink coat. She using me for money, I got it, but that ain't it, bro. No, not me, I know I want better. She tryna bring me down, bro, but I won't let her. She got a commando, but she can't see or hear like Helen Keller. Ella.
Shawty said she miss me, now she